Okay, next beer we're tasting is Great Lakes Rye of the Tiger. It's an IPA, and of course they use, you guessed it, rye. It comes into us at 7.5% ABV. It's American IPA, and pretty high score on Beer Advocate. It gets an 89. On Rate Beer, it gets a 97. Yet another instance where Rate Beer is rating it higher. I think because we're getting into some of the classifications of beer that Rate Beer actually likes, so they'll rate them high. But if we were doing Pilsners, Rate Beer rates every Pilsner like a 40 and below. It's just insane. Basically what I have here is malts. It uses Harrington 2-row, Crystal 45, biscuit, and of course rye. Hops uses Columbus, Warrior, and Simcoe. A Simcoe hop and rye malt. Don't know if I've ever had that before. It's kind of interesting right there. There is a little blurb here that says, "This kitty has claws, named for its 1-2 punch of fierce hops and sharp rye content. Our Rye of the Tiger India Pale Ale is a thrilling ale with bite, handcrafted for the fighter in all of us." So if you're a fighter, I guess you're going to like it. Another blurb here. Like tigers creeping through tall grass, hopheads will stalk this majestic golden brew, rising to the challenge of its bold flavor attack. Full-bodied and loaded with hops, our Rye of the Tiger IPA is brewed with rye malt, adding a spicy complexity to every sip. It's an ale meant to inspire feats of strength and skill, a worthy contender in the bout against the flavorless. If you can step into the ring with this hopped-up cat, you've earned your stripes. So I'm going to try to step into the ring and see if I can handle Rye of the Tiger IPA from Great Lakes. Love most of Great Lakes beers. I don't think there's one beer that I've done from Great Lakes that I rated low. So, classy brewery. And I'm glad it's now available in Pennsylvania as of about a year and a half or 2 years ago. So, I'm going to pour into this pint glass, and just like the last two IPAs that we did, kind of same appearance, same color. All three IPAs have kind of the same color. Of course, the other ones are Ballast Point Grapefruit and, oh gosh, what was the other one that I did? Goose Island, the Goose Island one too. Goose Island IPA, that is. This one has the thinnest head of them all. It's actually dissipating really big time as we speak. Maybe because it's the highest ABV of all the beers that we've done IPA-wise, the last three of them. Not all of them, total. But yeah, it has kind of the same appearance, just a thin head. So let's get the aroma now of Great Lakes Rye of the Tiger. Very subtle aroma. Kind of getting that rye kind of biscuity smell. But really not too much of a pungent aroma to this beer. It's not really hit me in the nose. I know the grapefruit sculpin really did. This one's kind of a little more subtle, so let's get the taste. Yeah, not getting too much of a dank kind of taste from it, which I kind of like. It's more of a subtle kind of taste, and I'm definitely getting the rye, kind of bready, kind of earthy taste from this beer. And you know what? It's going down pretty heavy. It's not a harsh aftertaste at all, like a lot of IPAs have, but it is very, very even, I guess I could say. Really coating the throat. It's almost like the same in the front as it is in the back. Oh man, so bready, so biscuity. I like it, and I know the rye is the gotcha kind of ingredient of this beer, and I like it. It's full. It seems like it's a heavy kind of beer, higher calories maybe. It is 7.5, so it's kind of teetering on that borderline between a regular IPA and a double IPA. But very well done. You know, they did another great job. I'm going to go ahead and give Great Lakes Rye of the Tiger a 9 out of 10. Good appearance. The head's not, you know, a little bit off for the head. I'd like the head to be a little more full on this kind of beer. Aroma's not quite hitting me as much as I would like. However, the taste is just great. The smoothness of the taste is really where it puts it over, I believe, for the most part. So 9 out of 10 for the Great Lakes Rye of the Tiger IPA.